Back at Shenton Primary School, the experiment is finished. The results are in.
There were a couple of days where we've had some quite high levels. The sort of levels where we really wouldn't want it to stay at that level all day. You're getting spikes when there's a lot more traffic in the mornings and the evening at rush hour. So at these times we are seeing high pollution on some days, sometimes twice as high as other days. So it does vary from day to day.
So, on some mornings, every breath people take of the air here is pulling harmful pollutants into their lungs. Levels so high, the World Health Organization specifically lists that amount of nitrogen dioxide as damaging to humans. This map shows a snapshot of Leicester, and Shenton Primary lies on the Humberston Road, right on the edge of this red area. Nitrogen dioxide is a problem across the continent. But what is it about Leicester and Nottingham that make them the most polluted cities in England?
Many of the cities in the Midlands expanded during the Victorian era with the suburbs around the edges, but the businesses and the shops in the middle of the cities. That means that at certain times of day you're funneling large volumes of traffic down into the centre of these cities, which leads you to form a pollution hotspot, particularly with respect to NO2.
So there is a problem, and the City Council here is aware of it. But what are they doing to fix it?
There's different ways of looking at this data, and I think if you look at some of the data we capture, it may challenge some of the data that we see from other sources. But as I said, I don't deny there's a challenge here, but it's a challenge we're determined to address.
By challenge, do you mean that you have very high levels of nitrogen dioxide?
Well, clearly the data would suggest that's the case. If we want to reduce nitrogen dioxide, we have to see big improvements in the emissions from vehicles or reduce the amount of traffic on our roads, and that's something we're trying to do as well.
Air pollution costs the UK an estimated £20 billion a year. It's recognised by the government as the second biggest public health threat after smoking.